there, it's Emma from Emma's Cards and Paper Crafts. I do apologise, it has been a very, very long time since I've done a video. Life just started lifing again, work just got a little bit more hectic over the Christmas season, so I didn't manage to share any of my Christmas makes. I do have one leftover, I want to say topper, that I used for one of my Christmas cards. Randomly made an extra one, so I thought I'd share it with you. So I used the snowflake stamps. Where are they? They're up there somewhere. Snowy Delights stamp set, and then I embossed with the gold embossing powder, and then I cut out with the dies. So I cut both of them out with the dies. I cut out the die with the gold foil paper. So that was the topper, which was like the main feature of my Christmas cards for this year for everybody. Didn't do all that many, didn't really have the time. It was only just for a very small select few, mostly family, that we gave a Christmas card to. So I just thought I'd share that with you quickly. Today's little video is very, very late in the making, but I have an unboxing for you. I did actually get this order way before Christmas, but then Christmas happened. So the first thing I was going to share with you is I actually got gifted for Christmas the big Stampin' Cut and Emboss. I wanted to share and compare with my mini cut and emboss. So I'm going to try and get them both in shot here. That is our size difference. So when you open up the little one, our working platform is this big. So this is great for carrying around just for small sentiments and little flowers and bits and bobs like that. But sometimes you get big dies that really call for the larger platform. So I thought I'd get this one out and show you how big it actually is. My old die cutting machine was only about this wide, or this long, sorry, but because this one has the lovely wings that close up and keep it all nice and clean inside while it's closed up, my old die cutting machine was just way past it. I've taken it apart, disassembled it and put it back together, and so many times the rollers came loose and I was just like, nope, it's time for a new one. So the working surface area is approximately A5, I'd say, and the packet with all of the plates comes with your detailed instruction guide. I say detailed, it's a quick start guide. It just shows you the basics, how you assemble your machine, which I've pre-assembled mine, and then it tells you what you've got in your box, how to use it, and it comes with a 3-year warranty, so if you have any problems you can return it and change it for a new one. We've got our main base plate, so that's what gives you your height, and then actually you have a handy dandy guide on here. So this tells you your exact layering you need to use. So we've got our number 1 board, which is our lovely thick one. We've got our thin shim. This is for using with thin dies only. If you're using more thicker chunky dies, then you don't need to use this one. You also put this in between your cutting boards. So you got 2 number 3s are your cutting boards. And then for embossing, there is, I'm sure, where did I see it? Somewhere in the instructions on one of the boards, on the back of this board, look, gives you all of the different combinations you need to use. All of your plates are conveniently numbered for you. So number 1's got it on the sticker on the back, and it shows you the exact combination you need for each and every type of item you can use in this, whether it be the hybrid embossing folders, the thin die cutters, just an embossing folder. It has all of your instructions here of what layers you need and how you do it. Obviously with the thickness of all of these, you would never ever have to use all of these at once. It is just purely because you need different combinations for different items. So then carefully put those back in their packet. As you can see, I've not used it yet. Nice and shiny and brand new, but that's because I've not yet had a chance to craft this January. that I plan to change in the next few days. I've done, well, I say I've got the majority of my post-Christmas reset done. Just got a few more things to sort out here and there. Now that the kids are back at school and I have a couple more weeks off, I do plan on trying to catch up with blog hops and get ahead with a couple while I'm off. So I hopefully will be in the next couple of blog hops. Video hops even, not blog hops. I'm completely confusing myself now. So I'm going to put this out the way. And then, as it is live, I'm able to show you inside. We're going to go through the catalogue and I'm going to point out which bits I did buy. So I haven't gone overboard because I'm just not having as much time to craft these days as I would love to. But I still want to share the lovely products we have with you. So we've got scrapbooking workshop kits in here. These also have coordinating suites usually, so you can build your own pages as well. So I've got this one actually, which I can get out and show you. I've got my lovely box of goodies right here next to me. So, Exploring Nature. We'll have a quick look inside this kit to see what you get. So, thought this would be great. When we go on our next holiday, it doesn't have too many picture spaces, but just enough for kind of like a week's holiday. Because I have started to use these scrapbooking kits in the big scrapbooking folder now. For our scrapbooking. I used to do it on the Memories and More cards, but sometimes they're just not big enough and the photos weren't quite big enough for me. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and then those 3 you've got 2 sheets of, and they're all double-sided. And we've got 1, 2, oh no, we've got 2 of these as well, but these are single-sided. So 2 of those, yep, that one's single-sided too. And then we've got that one, that one, that one, that one. So I'd say this was, I'd call it thinner cardstock. I feel like it might even be it's not the two-tone. I'm going to have to investigate more into that. But we've got those as well. Trying to keep this in a nice neat pile. Then you've got your, throwing things away here. It's all hidden inside. We don't want to do that. Then you've got your white cardstock for pages. I'm not sure which ones. Perhaps it's to reinforce your pages behind some of them, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, this one looks like it's got white background. Possibly these ones. So we've got our white cardstock. And I believe it's willow white we get in this, rather than basic white. So it's a slightly different coloured white. Then we've got all of our pop-out pieces. There's 2 pages of those, and conveniently on the back it shows you exactly which pieces you need for which project. So this one is project 1, this one's project 2, this one's project 3. So you know which bits you're popping out for which ones. And then sometimes in some kits you actually have some that don't have anything on the back. And that's one big one. Sometimes you have ones that don't have anything on the back, and they are extra ones for you to create your own pages. And then this one here I think is a sticker sheet, and that's just our backing card. So I like this, is very outdoorsy and stuff like that. Could even use this maybe for my kids' scout camp. My kids are going to Denmark with scouts in July. They're going over there for 8 days, which we're currently fundraising for. So lots of work there. So that's our instructions. And then also you get your photo mat place savers. So you could, sometimes I just stick these on with a tiny little glue dot in the middle just to hold it in place. Then you can remove that if you want to and put your photo in the top, which is generally what I normally do. Sometimes if my photo is a little bit smaller though, I'll just use it as a border and stick it directly straight on top. So that is what I've got first. And I do love these kind of nice thick resealable bags. So it means that even if you take your project to do somewhere else, you can put it all back in the bag and take it back home again. I'm going to pop that to one side. Let's see what we've got next. So I've got the suite that goes with this, but I haven't actually got this scrapbooking kit. We've got our Memories and More cards here. I don't think I bought these ones, but it has been a while since I got my order. No, I didn't get those. I got some of the Pick and Mix ephemera instead. So this is the suite that I said would go with that scrapbook workshop kit. I believe it's this one here. It also gives you some nice templates for cards, tags and scrapbook layouts. These are the mix and match ephemera and things I got. So let's get those out. So we have the Easter time mix and match, Unforgettable Times mix and match, and then I don't think I got these. No, I didn't get the puffy stickers because I didn't think I'd use them, to be honest. Let's open these and have a quick peek. Oh, that didn't work. Let's get a different pen. My Sharpie pointy needle nose tweezers. So it does give you a little idea there of what you get. So you're getting 2 sheets of each. So you've got your foiled ones and some coloured ones. Again, I thought these were great fun for using on scrapbook pages. You've got like family fun, everyday life, celebrating good times, our story, happy day, time together, you and me. So I thought they were quite good ones. So that's that packet. Let's see if we can very carefully try and get these back in the packet. Sometimes they go straight back in, other times they don't. Ooh. To be honest, once I've opened them and I'm using them, I tend to put them in one of our stamp cases or in one of our die cases. So usually put them in one of these, just the plastic casing, because before we changed our stamps and dies, we would have like a DVD case for our stamps and those plastic wallets for our dies, but it's all changed and they're all in the plastic wallets now. So it's a space saving idea, but I'm not sold on it. I like to have the DVD case style so you can see the spine of your stamp set and know what is in each stamp set. Just trying to get this one open. So, oops, messed up the edge of those a little bit. That's fine, it's only the edge, not the actual shapes, which is good. So let's pull these out. So I thought the bunnies in these were just adorable. And you've got, yeah, Easter eggs, watering cans and flowers. But the bunnies are just adorable. So I've got those as well. You get 2 sheets of each of those as well. So plenty in there. Let's see what else I've got. So I did actually make this order when it was pre-order time. And it probably came halfway through November, I want to say, beginning of December. I can't remember when pre-order was. Pre-order probably started at the beginning of December, so perhaps it was the beginning of December I got it. So that's those. So I will be trying to make some projects with these, even if it's just a short form video, just showing off what I've made with these designs. I will try and do that. Next up we have some stamp sets, Reason to Celebrate. I think this is a great one. And it even says there are stamp and die organisers available online. I'm going to have to look into those. So this is the new design case for everything for your stamps and your dies. Again, I'll probably just combine mine and put them all in one. Let's see which ones I did actually get, because I have quite a stack here and I honestly can't even remember what I ordered. Right, now I know what I've got here. I can remember. So this one I might get in the future. I'm not sure, because it's got quite a few different sentiments in it. You've got a Mother's Day, Father's Day set, a new baby set, Valentine's stamp. So this one will be kind of one of our bigger stamps, so it's like the same size as a card front, so it's quick, easy stamps. Just showcasing some more beautiful projects. Pages are stuck together. There we go. Then we've got the Simply Beautiful suite. I do like the flowers in this. And am I right in thinking that the designer series paper has got foiled parts in these sides? I've seen a few people make projects with these. And you can also get make scrapbooking pages of everything. I'm trying to coordinate more and more, do the scrapbooking as well as just card making. There we go. Sorry, I moved the camera a little bit. Whew. There we go. There's more of that Valentine's Endless Love suite. There we go. More projects. This suite I've got, I just love the bunnies. I'm obsessed with the bunnies. So I'll show you there we go. So we've got the stamp set, so you can see how thin they are. And there we go. There is our stamp set. I'm not sold on this packaging. Really not. I might even be tempted to buy some more of the DVD cases and try and change mine over a little bit. So I've got to show you the 3 stamps. We've got 2 larger bunnies, small bunny chick, carrot, Easter, happy Easter. It's better for you to see around that way probably. Hello Spring, an Easter egg, Easter's on its way, and some flowers, and for you. And then let's get out the dies so we can see which ones are coordinating and whether we've got standalone dies as well. I know we have standalone dies actually, because this is one of the reasons I bought it, just for the standalone dies. We have the cutest Easter basket die. So you can cut out this Easter basket, cut out these strips, and you can weave your own Easter basket through the gaps. And then you've got a frilly piece as well that you can put across the front of there. You've got dies for both of your big bunnies, your chick, your little bunny, your flower, carrot, and your Easter egg, and then some more standalone ones. You've got some flowers. So you could put flowers in your basket, or you could do Easter eggs in your basket, and you've got a nice bow that can go in your basket as well. I'm just obsessed with these. If I end up doing crafting with the cubs, we'll be doing Easter baskets. So that's those. So all of the majority, I'm going to say, because I'm not going to guarantee they're all the same size, just because we've had odd shaped packages before. So here is comparing. Let me find a normal size one. So that's what our old packaging size was. So that's like A5 size. These are slightly taller. We've also had square ones before, and we also have these ginormous huge ones as well. So I'm not going to say all of them are going to be this size, but I'm hoping they're going to try and stick with a uniform size and just put maybe more sheets of card with the dies in each packet. So let's put these back in their proper places. I do need to do a craft clear out of all of my retired stuff. Might do a quick little video of that and show you my process behind that. So this one's a retired set anyway, so it came off my other shelf. Let's pop these back in here and slide those back in. So that is the stamps and dies. We also get 2 packs of design series paper here. So let me find the correct ones, because I've got quite a few in here. Here we go. And both of these are foiled as well, and I'm a sucker for foiled. Let's pop these out the way a minute. So this one, I believe, is a single-sided design series paper. And I'm not sure the best way to describe this pattern. I'd say it's like a dotty, almost like a snaky, scaly kind of print. Try not to get it to stick, but it has completely just stuck. And now it's going to leave a line all the way across the front, isn't it? Where it's foiled. It's going to peel some of the foil off. That is not what I wanted. Right, let's peel that back like that, so it doesn't get in my way. So we've got 2 sheets of that, and this is a lot thicker than normal design series paper. In fact, let's take them all out for now. Ah, now I've done it again. As long as it doesn't rip the paper, I'll be happy. So this is really thick. Like, that stays up straight. It doesn't flop. Normally your DSP will flop down here. This is proper thick. This is almost cardstock thick. Then we've got, I love this one. Absolutely love this one. It's almost like it's probably going to be too precious to use. I will use it. I promise I will use it. And then we have the green, like candy stripe. So you get 2 of each of those sheets of those 3. I'll pop that to one side. And I will carefully put that back in its packet after I'm done, so I don't wreck any more. Ugh. And then we have this one here. So this is a double-sided one. Only one side is foiled though, so you do get some more basic patterns on the other side. That one went better. So again, this is really thick as well, like super thick as well. Again, look, it stays flat, it doesn't flop. So we've got this lovely flowery one. I like that one. We've got this nice stripy one. I'm hoping you can see the foil in. If I shine it, and then my light will reflect off the shiny bits. So not all of the stripes are shiny. We've got this one which has teeny tiny bits on some of the shapes. We have this one which is kind of like card fronts, or you could use as, oh sorry, excuse me, memories and more cards. If you cut them down a little. And then we have this one. It's very similar, but you've just got blue background, but I do like that one equally as much. Love daffodils. And then the last one is nice shiny Easter eggs. I'll flip them all over so you can see the back now. So these are slightly more neutral, muted tones. So we've got like a plaid check. I don't know what you'd call this pattern here. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that pattern. We've got florally one. I'd say like tiled kind of. And then we have the blue bunnies. I love the blue bunnies as well. What's on the other side of the blue bunny? Oh, that's on the back. Why do they always put the nice ones on the back of the nice ones? Because then I have to decide which one I want to use. See, this one's easy for me. I probably won't use this side. So the Easter eggs will be used all the way. Only the Easter eggs will get used for this one. So that is the other pack of designer series paper that comes with. I definitely feel like they're improving the thickness of a lot of their designer series paper, so you can use it for scrapbooking, which is great. We still have a couple more things that go with this suite. So we have some, what colour is it? It says here. Balmy blue, that's it. I've been out of the game for a while. The colours have disappeared on me. So we've got balmy blue gingham ribbon. And then we have this cute packet of, like, it's called the Easter assortment. And they're like, you've got like Easter eggs and then some blue and yellow dots. Lemon, so that's lemon lolly, balmy blue and pretty in pink. So really making the most of our pastel colours in this one. So that's the whole of that suite. There is still more. I say I didn't do a big order, but maybe I just got a bargain this time. I think I did use up a lot of Stampin' Rewards, so maybe I got more than I think. So there we go, it's showing us a lovely spread of different projects there. So this is what I'm saying about the basket. So it makes a flat basket shape, but you can make a box to go inside to make it a actual full basket. Yep, showcasing the design series paper, which is lovely, like that. Next up, so this is Nature Walk. So this is the suite that goes with the kit I showed you, but I haven't bought any of this suite. I just liked the kit. Cute as a bug. I've done bugs before. Some of them are cute, but this one just didn't really do it for me. I love some of the designer series paper, the toadstools and some of the bugs, but ultimately, if it looks cute, I used to get into a habit of just buying everything that looked cute, but then I didn't use it, so it just felt like a waste. So I'm only buying things now that I know I'm absolutely 100% going to use. So next up, oh, we've skipped a page. I did get this suite, the Beach Boardwalk. I just love like the bright colours and everything in it. Let's find it. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I did have a slight mishap with this one. When I first got my order, my design series paper was missing, and then yeah, my order must have come just before Christmas, because then I had to wait until after Christmas for the designer series paper to come back, even though they got back to me same day within half an hour of me notifying them that something was missing, because it was right before Christmas. Just customs and everything like that took a while to get here, but we do have the design series paper now, and I will attempt to share it with you. There we go. So I'll show you all of the fronts first, and then we'll just flip them over. I like the palm trees. I love the gradients on them as well. So a lot of them have got like sunsetty kind of gradients, and then you've got like your pool water kind of design, and then this one here is just going to be straight going to be card backs. Literally, you could cut this into 6 card bases just with a sentiment. Cards done. Love how easy and simple some of them are. And then you've got like tickets. Sucker for a ticket as well. Since I've taken more inspiration from Jez over at Night Jezza Creates, she loves making tickets for her vintage style journal she makes. Vintage colour isn't always my thing. I've tried, and don't knock it, I do like it, but I just don't find the creativity flows as easily as it does with bright colours for me. So I thought this was the perfect compromise. So let's flip these over. And we've got more muted tones on the back. There we go. So again, we got 2 sheets of each of these. So that is the designer series paper. And then you've got the puffy stickers that came with this one. I love that there was tickets and things in here as well, so I just got the whole suite. And then we have the stamps and dies. So here we go. There is our stamp. Not sure which way is best to show you. So you've got a nice big roller coaster, lots of palm trees, and the sentiments: hey sunshine, enjoy the ride, happy birthday, celebrate. So I feel like it's quite a versatile set. It's not just for, I don't know, scrapbooking with. And then the dies. I feel like there's more standalone dies with this as well, because there's like a ticket die. Yes, so you've got a big ticket die. You've got like a little, oh, that's your roller coaster there. Palm tree, stars. What are these ones? Or am I just being really silly? Yeah. It's your things for your Ferris wheel, your carts. So that you can do your Ferris wheel one layer, then you can put a dimensional behind, so your carriages pop up a little bit. So that's the dies. So this is quite a, I would say quite a small suite, one of the cheaper suites, because there's not so many different things in the suite. You've literally got your stamps, your dies, puffy stickers and paper, whereas the Easter one we just looked at, that was 2 paper packs, so that was quite a big suite. Let's keep going. So there's a stamp and cut and emboss machine, and we've got some lovely tulips, woolly friends. I've done sheep before, but I bought them because they were cute and then didn't use them, so it's like, we're not buying more sheep. Gears and textures. This one I quite like the look of. It's got the grungy feel, but then when it comes to using it, I'm not quite as inspired to use it because it's not bright colours. So I was like, So I decided not to get that one. You've got the joy, hope, love. So with this one, your stamp, you've got one that says joy, but you can put your O in the middle, or you can put the world in the middle, or whatever symbol you want to put in there. Yeah, you can swap out your symbols really. So either you can just have it to spell the whole word, or swap out your symbol. Joyful squares. I got this one. So that is stamps and dies, and there was some designer series paper. Oh yeah, there, look, that is all square designs as well, and I loved the look of this setup here. So I've got the designer series paper. We'll look at the stamps and dies first though. So we've got like a border, sun rays, love these days, little snippets of joy, good times, and you've got like a date, a corner bit, a clip. What is this one? Have I used that at all somewhere? It just makes like stripies, so this one here. So it does show you the stamped images on the front. I like this one here as well, and the hearts. So that is the stamps. and the dies. So this feels like quite a small die set in here, even though they've put it in this same massive, it is a tiny set, same massive packaging, it is just a tiny little set there. So you've got your outer frame die, you can cut an inner frame, or you can layer them up. So this one here is like use the frame one to layer up. You've got a circle for the centre. I think that's for leaves. Yes, that's for your leaves, for your clip, your corner edging bit. So you could cut that out with the gold foil paper and make like foiled edges so it looks like picture frame corners. So that is those dies, and you even have this little one here so you can die cut the design into the gold foil and cut it out as well. So I like that. And then we'll quickly look at the paper. But it's not a part of a suite, it just says it's perfectly paired because of the way the designer series paper is designed. So let's get this open. If I can get your finger in here, like that. So I just love how many different designs you get on one sheet of paper. So you get 4 sheets of each. So these are the 3x3 squares, and then one sheet is 4x4 squares. So again, you can layer a plainer one with, say, a spotty one, and then have a photo on top of that, or however you want. Oh, they're double-sided as well. I thought they were single-sided, but they're not. So they're just sort of like very backgroundy. So if you're putting your photo on top kind of thing, or using it for scrapboarding. So this one's like ledger paper. Well, not like ledger paper, but like a pattern similar to ledger paper. So it would give you the effect of kind of ledger paper. So that is the Square Snippets designer series paper. Pop that one back in. We still have a few more things here. I'm going to still keep on going through the catalogue though. Washi tape and Greenery Lane bundle. I know I'm obsessed with washi tape, but I think if I start on the Stampin' Up washi tape, I will never end. So this is the scrapbooking from scratch. So it basically, in a roundabout term, you have the stamp set. You can buy these separately. You have the 2-tone cardstock. You can buy the pack of cardstock that just coordinates with this suite, with this scrapbook kit. So if you was to buy the scrapbook kit from the beginning, was it? If you was to buy, perhaps we've not gone far enough, that's why that explains it. So there we go. If we was to buy this scrapbook kit here, this only comes with your 2-tone cardstock, design series paper, and your sticker and cut out pieces. But if you want to do more than 3 2-page layouts, you could buy the suite that goes with this, or you could just buy the stamp set, the 2-tone cardstock, or the designer series paper with a sticker sheet. The sticker sheet, I believe, is the same sticker sheet. Yes, it's the same sticker sheet, but you could continue and do your own designs. So all coordinates, all matches, and it makes it easier for you to pick and choose which products you like. You might look at this and be like, I love the components of this, but I don't like the layouts. Don't want to be confined to doing just these layouts. So you could buy these bits yourself and build your own layouts, or build your own layouts in addition to those ones. Again, same concept with this one. This is the suite that I showed you at the beginning. You've seen the Exploring Nature or Nature Walk suite in the catalogue as well. So again, you can just expand on what you've done. There is a stamp set that goes with it. Same for the beach beach boardwalk. So you can get the two-tone cardstock stamp set. That's a different stamp set to what the sweet is. So that I would say is like the scrapbooking stamp set, as opposed to the sweet stamp set. So don't get them confused and think you've bought one and you haven't. So let's just find that one quickly and compare the stamp sets. Actually, I'll just get the stamp set from right in front of me. So that is the stamp set that comes with the suite. That's the one that also coordinates, but you can use with the scrapbooking. I feel like it gives you more options to expand your suite if you want more for your suite. And I do like all of the stickers that go with this, so I might be tempted to buy more design series paper with the sticker pack, just to make some of my own pages. Getting close to the end here, so I feel like some of these things in here might even be online exclusives. Mixed up patterns, designer series paper. I feel like this sort of design series paper is something that would kind of fit with like all of the different suites that are in here. So you could just buy this paper and create with all of the stamp sets if you didn't like the design series paper that came with the suite. Because the foiled ones, not everybody wants the foiled ones. So I feel like this is like a good topper-upper, if you know what I mean, to use alongside those. Sparkle dots, I didn't see these to begin with, so I might be ordering those soon. I'm good. Love sparkles. This one was one of the ones I had to get. Absolutely had to. So you got your frames and your lines, and you build them up to decorate the front of your envelopes. I've never been one to decorate envelopes really much before, and that's something I really want to try and do more of in 2026. So I've got this. It gives you everything for every season. So you've got birthday, Christmas, autumn, spring. So you've got happy birthday Christmas. Even got for your team, if you wanted to start your own Stampin' Up team or join a team. Can highly recommend a team. That would be lovely to have you. I will not be pursuing teams at the moment. I'm here purely for the fun these days because I do not have the time to commit to doing everything else. I did also get the seashell one. I live by the beach and I had to get the seashell stamp set. I would have loved it if it would have come with dies because wouldn't have to fussy cut so much. But there is no dies. Punch would have been even better, but the amount of different seashells we've got just wouldn't work. So these are reversible stamps. So when you look at it, for example, this seashell, if you flip it over and stamp this image, it would give you like a background colour, so you'd have your details. So let me pick a colour and give you an example is the best way to explain it. Let me just grab any old colour. I have my neutrals right in front of me. If you was to do a seashell, stamp your details first, then you could ink up again, stamp off, and then with the lighter ink where you've stamped off, you could use the reverse of this seashell, and this would give you, fill in a lighter colour, so it would give you the dimension of it being coloured in. I've not always been great at colouring things in, so I thought this was great. So the ones that are literally literally a single image that's mirrored and it works perfectly fine. So this one, this one, this one. It's a circle with a tiny little dip in it. You can reline up the dip, so your ammonite would work just fine. This one would work just fine, I think. But these ones where they're a very specific shape, when it's flipped over, obviously you'd have to use this stamp reversed to fill in the inside of this one. Hope that makes sense. We will have a play one day and I will demonstrate exactly what I mean, and we'll do some seashells one day. But even here they've done what I trying to explain here. So you've got, I think they've probably used like Calypso Coral here, and then stamped off, and then used the lighter colour to fill it in with the reverse side of the other stamp. So I've not had reversible stamps before, and I thought it was a great time to try them because I love seashells. So that is my last 2 stamp sets to show you. I still seem to have lots of designer series paper and things in here though. Oh yeah, I bought a top up of my gold foil sheets because I used them all on my Christmas cards. So that is just simply gold foil sheets. Is there anything else from the catalogue to show you? Those pages are stuck together. I quite like the trees, but not for me. Lots and lots of sentiments. Product of the month. We have a new thing now where we have product of the month. If you spend, I think it's £70, you can qualify to order the product of the month, which is only £5 or €6. I have last month's, but there is a new one out now. But last month's product of the month was designer series paper. I believe it's a stamp set this month. And considering stamp set or designer series paper pack is normally around £10 a pack, or a stamp set, for a basic stamp set, getting one for £5 is a real bargain. So this was last month's product of the month. And I love just the blue tones. So, oh, there's even more. There we go. So you've got 6 designs. And I believe they are double-sided. Yep, double-sided. And oh, there's one design hiding there. There we go. Now they're all hiding again. So I just love the collection of blues together. It reminds me of the design series paper we had that's only just retired actually. It stayed in the catalogue for quite a while. And that was the first time we'd had design series paper that stayed in quite a while. It originally went with a, I can't think of the name of it. But it was similar kind of blue tones, and there was a special incentive where you could do it and you could get it in pink. But I didn't earn it in pink. I will look up the name of the other one, but it has retired now, so not that it would make much difference to you. So yeah, for a whole pack, normal size, it's not even a half size, it's a normal size full pack of design series paper, was £5, just because I'd made a order of £70 or more. So that's product of the month. There'll be a new product every single month, but it is while stocks last. And that's that for what's in the catalogue. So this catalogue runs until the beginning of April. I've got a couple more things here to show you, but I feel like they must have been online exclusives. This one, Splash of Sparkles, says it all. It has foil paper in it. So, pull this out. So, I thought this would work well with the squares as well, that sheet specifically. That one as well would work well with the squares. And then I love the bubbles. But, flip it over and you have all the shiny goodness. So we've got a lovely rainbow sheet. I feel like that would make a great scrapbook page, that one. Lots of splatters, stripes. I love that one. So it's like watercolour but with your silver splash. And then we've got like a lilac-y pink leopard print, I would call it. And then some pink swirls. As soon as I've seen this in somebody else's video, I was just like, yep, gotta have it. So half of it is with gold, half of it is with silver. So you've got 3 designs of each. So it's quite versatile because you can use mix and match. And last up, I'm stuck to the other packet. Oh, not last up actually, it's this is the last of the paper, but I have got one more thing to show you after this. The Pastel Shimmer 12 by 12 Speciality paper. Again, it sparkles, it sold me. So it is, I thought this would go great with the Easter sweet. Because it is very, very similar colour. I love the shimmer to it. So this one is, what colours do we have? Bubble Bath, Lemon Lolly and Pool Party. I just love the shimmer. So you get 2 sheets of each of those. It's shimmery both sides. So it's not like it's a one-sided. So that is the last of the paper. And then they may have been hidden in the catalogue and I just didn't see them. But I got the lovely doilies. They might have been part of the suite for the Valentine's suite actually. So we've got the big one here. And then the white version of the big one. And then a smaller version of both of them. I'm a sucker for a doily. I love the Stampin' Uppers made some doilies. So of course, even if I didn't use them, I had to buy them. Just because Stampin' Up made doilies. I know they have made a few in the past, but I haven't seen them so much recently. These will mostly be used for my scrapbooking, I think. That's that. I did get a couple more of my essentials. I was running out of my Stampin' Mist as I was running out of blades. Last time I tried to record a video, my blades just kept making my paper all fluffy. So I'm going to pop those in there at home, just here, so I know where my blades are. And I'll keep this one sealed until my one runs out. It's got about a couple of centimetres left in the bottom, I think. Maybe an inch in the bottom. So I didn't want to run out, so that's why I ordered another one of those. So that is everything I got on my pre-order, but showing you after the catalogue's gone live, so you could go through the catalogue as well. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of my goodies, and I will be trying to post some more videos, maybe of just finished projects in shorts, because finding the time without kids in the house as well is proven to be a very big problem, and the kids can be quite noisy when I'm trying to record, and it just doesn't work. And I'm fed up with stressing myself out trying to record, and then it just doesn't work. So the way to go for me might be just to post shorts of finished projects to share with you. And then if you wanted a longer video or more specific directions, then I could go ahead and send that to you if you wanted to. Thank you for watching. I hope you will come back soon. See you again. Bye bye.